Assalamu alaikum. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Hoy les traigo un video nuevo. En este video me acompañó Mohammad Adil, quien es originario de Karachi y ha vivido en varias ciudades. Actualmente se encuentra en Lahore conmigo en nuestro proyecto. ¿Por qué pregunté a él esos puntos? Porque él ha trabajado en restaurantes de 4 a 5 estrellas, porque lo conoce muy bien los estándares de higiene aquí en este país. Le compartí un fragmento de vídeo, como todos, y de señora María Fernanda Muñoz, en la que ella criticó las prácticas de higiene en los restaurantes de Pakistán. Ella mencionó en sus vídeos, en su entrevista, que compartido de vasos, tazas durante la pandemia, hasta dijo que se usan cortinas como servilletas. Ella considera estas prácticas como antihigiénicas, si lo son, y las usó para generalizar sobre la limpieza en todo Pakistán. Eso sí que me ofendió. Pero lo que ella vio fue una pequeña aldea, un pequeño pueblo, y no representa los estándares reales de las zonas urbanas. Ciudades como Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad tienen restaurantes modernos, limpios y bien regulados. Por eso le pregunté a Adil, que él tiene ya experiencia de esto, que él cómo lo describiría los estándares de higiene en Pakistán. Y pregunté a él que si él cree que si es justo juzgar a todo el país por lo que ella vio en un pequeño pueblo. Bueno, vamos a ver su respuesta. Es importante escuchar a la persona con experiencia real, que conocen el país más allá de una vista superficial. Vamos a ver.
Thank you so much, Vikas, for giving me a chance to speak. So, Pakistan is a very big country, as we all know. So, I would like to say I've been in like Karachi, and I've been into Lahore, I've been into Islamabad, and also I've been connected to this particular industry, the restaurant field. I've been working for around 5 to 6 years. So I would like to say that judging a whole country based on just one, small experience is not fair enough. So I've been working and I have seen how the restaurants work in Pakistan. As being a Muslim country, part of our religion too, cleanliness is said to be the more than half of our religion. So I will say that if you're talking about just the sharing of utensils and all, I would like to say that in pandemic it is I can understand it, but it's more of a cultural thing for Pakistan. We share things in here. We like to eat together, and we sit together and we eat together, sharing the same utensils. So that's more of that thing. And as far as the hygiene is concerned, in some areas like in villages, this could be the case that people are not carrying the proper hygiene criteria. But I would like to say, if you will roam around the major countries, you will see that these are the things which are being taken care of, and people are working in a very clean environment.
I like to add just one more thing. Like you said, you are from Karachi, I'm from Lahore. The both are metropolis, big cities. So I want you to clarify: is it only big cities that are that much clean, or like small cities like Sahiwal, Okada, or if we go and say like Hyderabad, Sakkar? There are many good restaurants. There are many good places. Do you agree with that?
So apart from these cities, I've been to other cities too. So it's more of a one-time thing that you went somewhere and the things were not being taken care of, and the hygiene was not proper there. But you cannot say that in the whole country this is the scenario. If you will look at Karachi, if you will look at Lahore, you can go to various restaurants and you will get a very high quality food. You can even get the 4-star and 5-star restaurants in Pakistan. And I've been working in 2 of the 5 stars in Lahore. I've been working in PC Hotel. I've been working in Avari. So these are the things, they have proper teams with them to ensure that the food is of highest quality and the hygiene is being taken care of. So it could be, in some restaurants, practices could be done, but it's not, the same for the whole country.
Thank you so much, Adil. Thank you so much for your comment and opinion over this video.
You too.
Y vamos con una más, y en este video me acompaño a Mohammad Abais, quien ha vivido en varias ciudades grandes de Pakistán y también zonas de pueblo, y conoce bien la realidad del país, más allá de las zonas urbanas y de pueblo. Le compartí otro fragmento del video. En este video la señora María Fernanda Muñoz describe el lugar como extremadamente pobre, calles sin pavimentar, basura, desagües abiertos, malos olores y niños descalzados. Aunque estas condiciones pueden existir en algunas zonas rurales, no lo niego, pero ella las presentó como si fuera la realidad de todo Pakistán, ignorando la diversidad que existe en muchas regiones de Pakistán. Por eso le pregunté a Abbas si él cree que todo Pakistán es tan pobre como ella describe. Pregunté a él que si existen también esas zonas que son más avanzadas, modernas. Y vamos a ver su respuesta. Es importante entender que Pakistán es un país con muchas caras. Vida urbana, vida de pueblo, moderna, tradicional, conservativa. En ninguna experiencia aislada puede representar a todos. Vamos a ver. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much, Abbas. Thank you so much for joining me. So we are here to talk about the video that I shared with you, in which Fernanda, she was talking about her experience of a small village, in her video she described the village as extremely poor, with unpaved streets, garbage, open drains, bad smell and barefoot children. Do you think all the villages are same?
Walaikum Assalam, Waqas. Thanks so much for having me. I would say that Pakistan, it has both underdeveloped and well-developed areas. There are villages that are poor, the infrastructure is not good, but few of them, they have paved roads, universities, schools, hospitals, and growing infrastructures. So her experience may be real, but that's not the whole picture.
So Abbas, you said that's not the whole picture. So my question is, do you think whole of Pakistan is just about poverty? Do you agree with that or not?
No, because I do not. Cities not big as big as Lahore, Karachi, and Islamabad. If you take an example, Mianwali, Gujranwala, Faisalabad, Sialkot, Multan, these cities, they have modern infrastructure, and even their rural areas, or you could say the village areas, the communities there, they are working together and they are improving through the local efforts and also through the government support. So poverty exists, but that's not the only reality.
Thank you so much for your opinion, Abbas. Would you like to add something else?
Yes, I would like to say that how someone dresses or lives, it does not always reflect their financial status. So it should always be considered that you should always keep in mind a broader concept of social and cultural context before making any judgments.
Thank you so much, Abbas. Thank you so much for your time once again.
Thanks so much.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Hoy estoy aquí con una nueva compañera mía que se llama Adil. Trabaja conmigo, lleva casi un par de meses y sí, tardamos un poco en grabar porque no coincidimos con la hora. Pues igual como todos, compartí un par de clips con ella, de la creadora de contenido, Fernanda Muñoz. Ella vio el clip y vamos a preguntar a ella qué piensa ella sobre los puntos que compartí con ella. Assalamu alaikum Risha, thank you for joining me. So we are here to talk about the video that I shared with you, in which video that María Fernanda Muñoz saying comments about women, that men here, they do not respect women and they are misogynist. They are always looking for foreigner women to help them leave the country. And she also said that women cannot go out of their houses without a male present with them. They cannot even walk together. The women have to walk 10 steps behind a man. Okay, her experiences were based on a very small village of Sargodha. She never mentioned the name of that village, but she present all these experiences as they are same in all over Pakistan. So my question to you would be, like, how would you describe the role of Pakistani men in Pakistani society? Do they respect you? And kindly, what's your say on that?
Assalamu alaikum. Hola, ¿cómo están? I'm Arisha. So it's about perceptions. There are different perceptions of different people, and there are different scenarios that happened with different people. It's not that you can classify every man of Pakistan as disrespectful or misogynist just because a situation happened with you. The men around me have been really respectful towards me, and my experience in Pakistan, as far as I have had it, has been really great. It's that I apologize that you had to go through this, but it does not mean that you classify every man of Pakistan as misogynist or disrespectful. You can surely have your own opinions, but if you like broaden your prospect, there are multiple men in Pakistan and there are really good men as well, and there's no such thing as walking 10 steps behind. You can walk with your man, with your father, with your brother. It's about the man that you were with might have been the wrong one, and it's not like they want to marry foreigner woman. Marriage is about love. It's not about that you have to marry someone for materialistic reasons. And if someone is seeking that way, they're greedy. It's their greed, not every person's classification.
Okay, just one thing I want to add. Like, you are working here in this environment. Was it difficult for you to find a job, or like you have to feel some kind of harassment?
No, it's not been difficult, and as far as I know, I have never felt any harassment. I feel safe and respected.
And just we finalize this. That was it. Okay, her experience, was it, even though it was very small village, whole Pakistan, does it represent?
No, it does not represent the whole Pakistan, and I sincerely apologize that you had to go through that, but it's not that you can classify every man with your experience, and I hope that we do our best to respect women.
Thank you so much, Richa. Thank you so much for your time and your opinion.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Furqan, for joining me once again. So now we are talking about another clip that I shared with you, in which the YouTube content creator María Fernanda she complained about the lack of privacy in a village, mentioning that people sleep in the same room and there are no doors and they do not knock, she said. And also she said that she described this as a cultural shock, but unfortunately she generalizes this experience as if it represents all of Pakistan without acknowledging the differences between village life and city lifestyle. So my question to you is, how would you respond to her comments about privacy in Pakistani homes? Do you think it's fair to judge the whole country based on her experience in one small village?
Thank you so much. And second thing, I would like to bring to the attention that yes, this is one of the very sensitive topics when it comes to Pakistan. Yes, we do have a culture of joint family system. However, if we would have been discussing this topic in 60s or 70s, I would have been agreed with her. Okay. However, now I've been living in a joint family system, and I happily lived my great grandfather, my grandfather, and now my father. I got 3 kids, and I'm married for past 7 years, and I want to let that lady know. I believe Maria Fernanda. Maria Fernanda. So if it would have been 60s or 70s, that would have been made more sense. Now in these days, I want to let her know that yes, we do live in a joint family system, and there is a privacy for every single one. And whether there are doors in some of the rural areas or houses or not, but we do have practice. If there is no door and someone wants to walk into any of the room of whether the people are married or not, if there are no door, yeah, there would be no way that they can simply knock the door, but they would do So that is a signal that if that person is allowed to come into the room, whether it's my mother or it's me going to my mother's room, or my mother is coming to my room. Okay. However, I just want to let her know that if she is talking about that there are no doors in the houses, I believe she would have been went to an area where I don't think so. People are still living in the Stone Age, where they are living in the cottages. And if whether rural areas or urban areas, doors are must. I mean, that is the first barrier of our privacy. And talking about that, she simply showed that a person that walked in without knocking into someone's house. Well, I disagree with that. And I have seen in the same culture, whether it's Mexico or any other countries, people who do not have any manners, they can simply walk in. However, I want to let her know that if she would have seen a one bad example, she cannot simply blame to the whole country. And again, Waqas, please invite her. I would be the one hosting her whole trip here, and I would show her what our culture looks like and how we simply go into someone's room, people who are living in a joint family system. She would have been mistaken about it.
Furqan, once again, thank you so much. You elaborated it, you explained the village life in a great way with much detail.
And please invite her. Invite her, and I'll be the one hosting her trip. And I want to show her the true culture of Pakistan and especially Punjab.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Saben que quiero aclarar una cosa más. Dejen de enseñarme mi religión. Mi religión no me prohíbe defender mi país ni a mí mismo. Claro, no puedo insultar. Selección de palabras importante. No soy María Fernanda Muñoz, pero sí puedo responder con respeto. Y si su único argumento es que ella es una mujer y no se puede responder, entonces ese argumento es muy débil, muy débil. Algunos están escondiéndose detrás de su género para evitar cualquier crítica. Es como si dijeran, no se le puede tocar porque es mujer, aunque ella misma se presenta como una persona fuerte, independiente y sin miedo a opinar. Entonces, si tiene libertad para hablar, también debe aceptar que otros respondan. No se puede usar el hecho de ser mujer como escudo contra la responsabilidad. Eso no es igualdad, eso es doble estándar.